Anya, if you love Alaska, give us a smile. How much do you love Alaska?
Something that makes a good festival is like too much information, actually, and because that just means that it gets to stay with you for months afterwards as you like process and integrate everything that's come in.
The festival came from this concept of like, what if we're together as artists in duration, artists at different stages of their life professionally, and just sharing information. That experience of having nothing to do but that thing is something that a lot of artists are always trying to get back to. You know, like we have jobs and we have families and we have lives and we have the struggle for money and we have grant writing and we have relationships and all of this stuff, and it feels sometimes like you're never getting back to the time when you have enough time to do it.
So you guys just met this week?
We just met
this
today.
Yeah.
We did duets together.
Yeah, we did a duet where we were going through a list of how to do things and
5 ways of
falling.
5 ways to
fall, and mine was 5 ways to fly. And that sparked a conversation somehow later about a drawing practice, which is something that I think speaks to the resonance radiation around this festival, that you're kind of able to reach in other categories and not just think as a dancer, but as a human being, an artist.
Yeah.
I feel like what's been really successful so far has been just really having a sense of community and camaraderie in the whole building, but also within each class, and sort of the ability to risk take and take classes that you don't understand yet or are interested in or wouldn't ordinarily jump into.
Wide as it is high. It's not flat. It's not like my flat sacrum meets my flat iliac crest, you know?
In her book, The Gentrification of the Mind, Sarah Schulman states that the 3 things that are necessary for making art are cheap rent, cheap space, and time. None of these things exist anymore, at least not in New York. I think the only hope left is people. If you can bring people together, then you can do something.
That's also integrated, so it's not that we're dancing and talking, or we're dancing and then we'll sing something. You know, it's like really in the whole thing, and it involves the whole face.
Pizza.
Move slower.
Pizza. Pizza. Pizza.
Nice, and let it go, just like a little walking.
So that the edge don't go up, but they're down.
I like that we're always in the same space, like that the performances happened in the place where we take class. So there's been a lot of transformation of like one space becomes another thing. Different size classes, some people I know, some people I don't know. A lot of the artists that are here I don't know, and there's a few that I do know. I'm so happy it's raining, and that we hear it in this building. So there is something about being in touch with the outdoors here as well.
It's been really nice to have so much jam-packed into these few days to the point where like there's no space for thinking about real life in some ways, and to just be really focused with the people in the room. It's always nice to like have a festival where there's so much that you can't do everything. I think that makes for a really nice like cross-pollination between the artists that are here when people like choose a different path throughout the day.
And I feel too like
I felt like a really great sense of community around the festival, of everyone being in the space together and having kind of like what Delaney was saying, like, you know, we might take different classes, but then the classes talk to each other as people talk to each other, and you know, new ideas emerge from that.
For me, it was Alicia's class in durational performance, and just this concept that she says she starts every performance or she engaged in this practice and with the thought that this is happening and it will happen for forever, and how that like changes the color and tone of everything that follows.
My name is Sara, Shelton Mann. I'm at the Lion's Jaw Festival in Boston. It's awesome.
I can see. Oh, she is actually going to do that. Turn around.
The mix of the teachers and first words out of my mouth, I want to say students, but not just it's not students. It's the people that are really here, curious and investigating what they want to investigate, and choosing their time and space to work with different people, and also talking. The conversation and the focus and the discipline in class or the sessions is really beautiful.
It's not about dance, really. It's about the value of art and where the value is placed on art. Is the value placed on the product, or is the value placed on the process? And the product is important, but the process, the laboratory in which these things are made, is really where everything comes from. I mean, all of the style, all of the trends, all of the genres that we talk about originated with experimentation, artists working together, making mistakes, making messes, sharing their process. And that's not around enough.